Hello, my beautiful badges. Missy got it back again with another live dip interview. This time it's with Terra, formerly known as Terra Unity, the creators of TerraWorld. We're playing about with TerraWorld, which is part of the Mega Bundle over Unity. So that means if you buy the Mega Bundle, you basically get TerraWorld for free. That's right, free, along with a load of other amazing assets on the Unity Asset Store. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you all in a second. Everybody sitting at home in front of your Amazon watches, your Google TVs, your Alexa microwave PCs, give a warm and messy welcome to Amir and Bono and the team from formerly known Terra Unity, now just known as Terra. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome back.
Hello, Missy. Hello, everyone. Thanks for inviting me, Missy.
Well, thanks for coming back. We had you 2 years ago, and it was a pleasure to have you then, and it's a pleasure to have you now. But it's still very, no, it hasn't changed. In 2 years, the time zones haven't changed. So it's still very late.
Yeah, it's around 2 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
And for the past 48 hours, I could have stayed for about 4 or 5 hours.
That's crazy.
And in 3 or 4 hours, I just have to go to the office in 4 hours.
So you're going to get no sleep. I have to warn you that you're going to be dead to the world tomorrow. You need a lot of
Exactly.
coffee in your system. Now,
That's right.
we are playing about with your TerraWorld Pro. Last time you came on, it was Terra Land, and Terra Land is still there. What's the difference between Terra Land and Terra Pro? TerraWorld Pro, rather. So we've got TerraWorld Pro, which is it TerraWorld Pro or is it just TerraWorld?
You know, it initially started with TerraWorld, then we changed it to the Pro because we're going to release a light version of that in the future. So that's why we named it Pro after TerraWorld.
Ah, so there's gonna be a
Yeah.
TerraWorld. Why didn't you just call this one TerraWorld and then make the other one TerraWorld Lite, and then in the future you can make a TerraWorld Pro and even charge even more money from people?
No, we're not kind of those teams that doing this. I know a lot of people doing this, but you know, it's been around 1 year and 3 or 4 months since TerraWorld's first version release, and we're going to make a live version with you know, those VFX and effects and stuff being removed from the light version, and Pro will stay the same and have its updates coming.
Hopefully you'll notice soon that this one's got a day-night. The lighting is going to change in the editor, which is, it first happened to me, it freaked me out because I've never in my life have seen the day-night cycle affect the editor. So while I was in the editor, it started becoming nighttime, which was deeply disturbing, I have to say. I was not expecting. Well, I'm in play mode at the moment, so it's not. How did you get it to work for a day and night cycle in the editor?
That's a good question. It took me about 2 weeks because these topics are so tricky and no documentation for that. And I don't remember it correctly, but there was some settings in the API that we could change the lighting window settings from there, and it happens.
Do you know why I think there's no documentation for it, Amir? Because you're not supposed to do it. No one expected anyone to be playing around with the lighting in the editor. It's insane.
Nice to hear that.
I'm going to load up the Savannah loader one. We're gonna create something from scratch. You're going to teach me how to make something from scratch to see how easy it is to make something. And
Sure.
I need your help, okay, Amir? Because there's his
Sure.
camera. Look, everyone, there's his camera floating about. That's going to freak your minds out. Here's Amir. Say hello. I can stand still and give a wave to everyone. So
Yeah, sure.
move your rotation up and down as if you're waving. Hello.
Yeah.
It's just dancing.
You see that?
There he is. There he is, waving.
I just headbanging right there.
So I mean, I'm making a game for my kids, okay, and I'm using a load of Cinti Studios assets, obviously, because I'm flipping them. Which if you've seen the video so far, and I want to create a world, okay, for my kids to walk
Okay.
around, and I want it to be a polygon world. Am I going to have to load up this terrain and then put something like a microsplat, low poly shader on it to turn it into low polys, or do you have something magic that will be able to make me a low poly world immediately?
It would be easier if you choose one of the stylish templates in the first tab of TerraWorld, which we could show you, and then start from there. But you can do it from scratch also.
So in TerraWorld, I can create a low poly world directly. I don't have to create a realistic looking world. I can create a low poly one.
Sure, sure. That's easy.
Oh, nice. And what about multi-scene? Like if I multi-tiles rather. So if I've got a big world, I want to chop it up into little pieces so that so it can load without taking up too much memory. And so I don't have a 20k by 20k map as big terrain. I want to have lots of small terrain stitched together. Can I do multi-tile with TerraWorld yet, or is that on the
Uh,
horizon?
no, it's not available yet, but it's on our roadmap, and I think in a time frame of 3 or 4 months from now, we're gonna have a multi-tied system for the trouble. But it works on a single train right now, which everybody can see the public roadmap on our website if you want to know the address of that, so people get notified when it's finished.
Let me post it. Or Fresh Meat, do you want to post it in chat, please? You beautiful man.
Yeah, sure.
So Fresh Meat will post a link for you in our Discord, he's got it on the Freshy. You get it. If somebody does an exclamation mark TerraWorld in chat, they'll get to the asset store, and then Fresh Meat can grab the link and post it into the chat. So I'm gonna actually before I do that, I want to load up the Savannah one. I want to load up the Savannah one because the Savannah one freaked me out because Amir, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something
Okay.
very valuable, very important thing to know. Okay,
Sure,
when
sure.
you see something bright and pink in Unity, right?
Okay.
When you see something that's bright and pink in Unity, immediately you get worried that there's missing materials, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
so when
Yeah.
so when you see a massive pink pig flying in the sky, the first thing that comes to your mind is, "Oh my God, what did I break?"
But this has a surprise for you. Makes you think that it's not a bug, it's not a shader problem when it happens in nights, man.
No, but that's the thing. I saw it. Here it comes, everyone. Uh, this is when I first saw it. Okay, I first saw it,
Yeah.
and I'll wait because it's happening now. We're in the editor, right? It's gonna happen in a moment. I can see the sun is going down. Can you all see that at home? Can you see? I'm in the editor. I'm not in play mode. Okay, I'm not in the bloody play mode. I'm in editor mode. And this should not be happening. This is unnatural. Okay, this is terribly And as I was looking down at my feet, and I looked up, and suddenly my screen went black, and I went, "Why is the screen black?" And then I saw this, and I was like, "Oh my God, there's a missing materials or something." And then he started to glow. He started to glow,
Oh
bright.
yeah. Right.
So do
So
not
it has a
wait.
scary sound too.
Don't tell anyone the reason. I want chat. I want the people in chat to work out
Okay.
what this pig is a symbol of. This flying, glowing pink pig. What could it possibly mean in chat? Okay. Now, when you said it's got a sound, we're in the editor mode. How can it have a sound?
Uh, it's all magic.
Explain it. So what
Yeah,
if I walk
actually,
into it? What happens? Do I have to touch it?
you can try it in the play mode.
Okay, so I'll click play. button
try
here.
and play and
It
see
said-
what happens.
It says sync in plane. Can you see the pig, by the way, in the shared synced session? Can you see the pig?
It's very strange. Not as you see, it's with different colors, but I can see it somehow.
Okay, I've clicked play. It takes 20 minutes. I've done the thing that you're like warned never to do. I've clicked sync in play mode. So let's see if it causes it all to explode. So in chat, you need to work out why is there a flying, glowing pink pig in this scene. Now, your roadmap on your website. Okay, what's going on now? The whole scene landscape has been created automatically by TerraWorld plugin Unity. Right, there's the press. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god. It's an actual. Oh
So you never played this demo?
No, I just run around in the editor mode.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's loud. I gotta put the volume down on the volume mixer. I just put my eardrums out. I may have destroyed everyone's ears in chat as well. Okay, how's that? Right, shoot the pig. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Just one more shot.
Actually,
Just one more shot at the pig.
Hang on, I got to go. Do you know what? I'm not using the full screen. What the heck? What's it doing? Oh!
Watch the ground, man.
Watch the ground?
Yes.
What do you mean watch the ground? Is that a reference to Pink Floyd's album Animals, perhaps? Ice-tastic. Ice-tastic needs a prize.
Good catch, man.
Oh.
We have another Easter egg in the Ops demo too.
Why does
the ones who want to see?
Can I ask a question to everyone?
Sure.
Am I live? Is the stream working? Because the bot has just says that we're offline. Oh my god, I'm scared. I mean, I'm really scared right now. Although we need to change.
I'm just seeing your screen. That's okay.
We are live. Okay, we are live. Don't say fudge.
Yeah.
What is going
You
on?
can change your weapon, man. Just use the mouse scroll wheel.
So hang on. You're telling me that inside world? Oh my god! He's. I thought he was a friend. Oh, run away! Run away! Oh my god, he's chasing me. So inside TerraWorld, we have a fully working FPS controller, or is this the Unity FPS controller?
Yes, it's the Unity FPS controller.
I don't remember. It's got guns working. What's this?
Yeah. I don't remember the name of the demo, but it's all included in the Unity demo.
I have not seen this demo. Oh Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay, I just blew myself up. So this entire terrain was generated procedurally, automatically, or is this from a real life map from somewhere?
It's a real world live map from somewhere in the USA, and it has been created using one of the stylish templates which we I changed a lot of settings in there to make it work with our scene, and then it just happened with one click.
It happened.
I'm not
with
I'm not
one...
exaggerating on this.
All right, let's because I'm being told that your pants are on fire. Okay. All right. So let me go to big chat 1 second. So I'm just going to put in the full screen thing because you know I've got another asset. By the way, exclamation mark mega bundle in chat. Mega bundle. You're part of this mega bundle, Amir. How is it going? Do you get told what the numbers are like? Do they send you a message and go mega bundle's going really well? Because if you go to the website, it says like, you know, they've sold, I don't know, 4 million copies of the bundle so far or something.
4 million copies. That would be insane, man. If that was 4 million copies, I wouldn't interview it with you. I was somewhere else.
Honestly, do you know what? I hope that even if you had done your 4 million sale, you would still be staying up at 2 o'clock in the morning to come on and have a giggle. Instead of being on the beach drinking champagne.
That's right. But you know, my friend, I can never ignore you. Who can ignore you, man?
Oh, you're beautiful, Amir. And Bono as well. Where's Bono? Is he? Is that your brother's real name? Because it just reminds me of you two, and it's amazing. I love it. It's, by the way, 4,920 bundles sold apparently. So 4,920 bundles sold. If you haven't got the bundle yet, okay, this asset itself, by the way, is I think full price is $60 or something, isn't it? We were in euros.
Yeah, it's $60.
And the bundle, the entire bundle, is $40. Well, 1 cent shy of $40. So you're basically, by buying the bundle, you get TerraWorld for $20 off, and all the everything else thrown in as a gift. So you can think of it that way. So you're buying TerraWorld for $40 instead of $60, and you get everything else as a gift. Or you could think of it as TerraWorld Creator costs $40. You're buying TerraWorld Creator for $40, and you're getting everything else, including TerraWorld, for free. You need so either way, whichever way you look at it, you're getting a load of stuff for hardly any money whatsoever, which is insane. It really is. It's a crazy. I was a bit skeptical at first. I have to say, I looked at and I honestly said, apart from TerraWorld and a couple of other things, I couldn't see what was so special about this. But the more I play with them, the more I play with each one of them, the more I begin to think how great they all are. Bit Gaming says, I wish I had a better system for if you had some assets. Yes, I don't expect a refund, but at least give me a code scheme that I can give away. Yeah, exactly. That'd be great if we could give away some licenses. You know, I already own, like, you know, some of these. Give me a key so I can give away. My God, it's nighttime again in the editor mode. I need to click new scene. Do not save. I'm going to have nightmares of that pig. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that pig. Imposters in TerraWorld makes it worthwhile. Exactly. Hisham, thank you for the follow. To be honest, the entire bundle is worth it just for TerraWorld. To be honest, 100%. Right. So I'm
come on, man.
No, seriously, it is. It is. Terra Land. I loved it. I honestly loved Terra. And now, if I go to, I need to dock this so everyone at home can see it. Here's the TerraWorld Pro. Now, we all know, everyone in chat knows how much I love using Gaia because I'm lazy. Okay, chat knows that I just load up and I click a button and it makes me a level to test on. Right, I don't need to think about it because I'm lazy and I'm a bit stupid. Let's be open and
don't
sincere.
say that, man.
No. It's true. It's true. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, and I like pushing a magic button and it doing it for me. Now.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
you telling me that pushing one button, well, you're telling everyone sitting at home in front of their TVs and their Amazon mirrors, and we didn't do a proper intro, which I'll edit it afterwards and put it in. Remind me at the end to do the intro, and then I'll edit it and put it at the start of me. And then when everyone watches it, they won't understand what we're talking about. So you're telling me by
Okay.
clicking a button, I'm able to just make a world, just like that.
Sure. Exactly.
Okay. Tell me what to click. Currently, I have the TerraWorld Pro, or Terra Pro.
So
Look, it says Terra Unity. By the way, would you like to explain people why you're not called Terra Unity anymore? Because it's hilarious.
yeah, we were trying Unity for about since 2 years ago. Unity contacted us and said because of the regulations and rules and the ESRI store, we have to remove the word Unity from our brand name. So we did it. Nothing special about that, but
I, lo- I love the fact that you got away with it for as long as you did.
we couldn't do anything other than that.
Well,
They were going to delete our publisher page from the asset store, so we
no,
accepted it.
man.
No, I'm joking, man.
Oh
But
God.
we got to the agreement very kindly together, so it was nothing special. So we stayed with Terra.
Right, I'm gonna ask chat. You decide which one we're gonna load up. Okay. So chat.
So before that, yeah, you can pick up a location, and it's going to be more interesting for you. You
Okay.
can
Cool.
just
Yeah. Okay.
change the location to
I,
what you like. Yeah.
Gibraltar. Just to wind up our Spanish guests. Right. So anyone from Spain in chat? Anyone from Spain in chat? I've I used to work with a lovely Spanish lady in my team, and she used to get really upset when I used to use the word Gibraltar. So which I can
So is it a
understand and appreciate.
mountainous area?
It's got a big mount, like a mountain in the middle, and it's got everything else all around it. Now I've broken it, by the way, your UI, because it's got the now I
Yeah.
clicked it and it's refreshed. Good. Okay, I fixed it.
We never dug this window, so it's floating in the air. So that happens.
Right. So
You know, we
it's got
just we have auto fix for our trouble too.
they're all the same. This is the one. Gibraltar, Senegal, Gibraltar, Australia. No, it's Gibraltar, Rock of Gibraltar. That's it. It's these ones. Alrighty. So I click on this interact. Oh, it's popped it out again. I clicked it and it's popped it out. So everyone at home can't see. I've got to stick it back in again. I'll stick it back in so everyone can see at home. Let me pop that over here. Make that bit bigger so everyone can see it. Do you know what? We've got full screen. I can just do F12. Hello. Oh no, but that just broke it for everyone. Oh dear. The full screen thing doesn't work properly. Okay. I'm buying the bundle when I get home. I don't own any of these things. You need to buy it. Obviously, you need to use my link, Facebiter, but you need to buy this. So here is Gibraltar. So if I, why is it not go everything? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So I get in. It's very sensitive. Very sensitive.
Yes.
I want this bit. So if you zoom all, oh, here it is. Oh, it went in and out, like the hokey cokey. Okay, so what is this green box in the middle mean?
The green box is the selected area by you, which you can change its size at the bottom. As you see, it's 4 per 4 kilometers right now.
Oh, what's safe? Should I do 4? Should I leave it at 4? That's safe, isn't it?
4 is good, yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it at 4. Okay, so here's. Oh, you know what? This looks a little bit more interesting over here. So if I move the camera over here, how's that?
Yes, it's better, I think.
So then, what do I do now?
So you just close it down, close the interactive map window.
But it knows my location now.
It just knows your location and just going to crop that area from the real world data from ESRI servers.
So I can close this tab.
Yes, you can close this. You're done
I'm done.
with the area
I
selection.
I
Yeah.
don't feel like I'm really. That's it.
You're done with the area selection. So
Okay. Sanyo says the better height maps are in the USA. Things better in the USA apparently. All right. So chat. What? So now we choose one of these. Right. Chat. For the first test, you choose one of these pages. Okay. The first person to type one of these: forest, grassland, desert, or tundra in chat wins. The first person, desert. Okay. Straight away, big game you win with exclamation marks. So I'm guessing. I just click this button now, do I?
yeah, sure.
Are you sure you
Click
want to
button.
reset the graph? Okay. Preparing package. Decompressing. It says. Nobody at home can see, but it's. I've already installed this package.
Yes, but you know the content of the templates are in separate packages on our servers, and will be downloaded on demand because
Ah,
uh, they like 2 GB of data, and we wouldn't want any users to start with a heavy project. So we put each template contents and art contents into separate packages, which automatically downloads and get imported to your project.
okay. So it will take a bit of time fetching raw data from servers. Dessert. Dessert sounds good. I'm really hungry. Damn, I forgot I have ice cream in the fridge. Desert grasslands. Desert tundra. I wouldn't mind some ice cream right now. Uh, the spelling of desert and desert should be interchangeable. Chat. You should be allowed to choose whichever spelling of either of those things. So when you go to a restaurant, that it's going to be very interesting. Hang on. So it's now. I just clicked that on the map, and it's drawing this in. How does it know where the water is?
The water is included in the land cover data because TerraWorld is going to download 3 main types of data, which is height map, satellite imagery, and the land cover data. So things like rivers and lakes and seas and oceans are going to get covered by the land cover data. So you just made Spain part of Spain as a desert.
Well, it is a deserty kind of place, isn't it? So I've got different tabs here. Heights. What is this? Little node thing.
Yes.
Oh wow! So I can tweak these. These are. Is this what's been loaded up as part of this template now?
Exactly. You can change pretty much everything in the graph system.
Oh my gosh!
You can add nodes, you can edit nodes, you can remove nodes, you can change each setting on the bottom of the UI. As you see when you click on any of the nodes, the settings will be appeared on the bottom of the UI. So you can pretty much change everything in there.
And I click
You
show.
know,
It even shows me where it's affected on there. Oh my! Look at this! How deep it goes. And all your let's be honest, you've got documentation and instructions on how to do all this stuff.
sure.
Because as I said, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm just clicking random things. Have you?
Yes, I know what you mean because it's going to be a little bit hard when you started. But good news is that we are working on a new node-based system, which is a lot easier than this, and I think it's going to be released in, 2 or 3 months from now. But it's going to make life-changing.
Now I've got an important question in chat. Very important
Yeah,
question in chat. Does it work with HDRP?
it's a very scary question because a lot of people ask this question every day from us, but we've been working so hard to support SRPs and, the HDRP and URP stories as long as you know it. the developers are having a lot of problems because the API is not as stable. But now that they released the stable version of the HDRP and URP, I think we're going to cover that soon, and people can use TerraWorld in HDRP or URP pipelines.
Now we've got Big Gamey's going, it will in October. That's Big Gamey's putting words in your mouth. I'm getting my height map has got some spikies. So am I able to smooth my imported height map if I see some weird
Okay, that's another issue that so many people don't know where it comes from. So I can guide you how to improve that.
Yeah,
it's not the height map, but it's the tessellation of this texture on top of the height map, which you can go to the train tab and just disable it very easily.
So can I tweak the settings of it?
Yes, sure. You see the tessellation?
Yeah, so I've got tessellation on or off, and then I've got settings quality, edge, smoothness. So if I
yes.
Oh wow.
You can just completely disable it because the displaced heights on the surface will not contribute to the physics system. So we recommend to set it to off, and then everything is going to be smooth.
Oh, so if I'm doing a car game with my kids, so they're going to be driving along the desert, smashing things. So if they've got tessellation, that's not going to impact the suspension of the cars.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. No, we don't want that.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
But am I able just to because this is generating a Unity terrain, isn't it? Just at the end of the day.
It's just a normal Unity terrain, right?
So I can use microsplat with no problem.
You can use any third-party assets who's working on top of Unity terrain without any problems.
So in that regard, I could, if I'm using microsplat with his fancy shaders, then by definition I've got HDRP support, haven't
I? It's not about the terrain shader itself. It's a lot of ifs and post processing things happening right now, which you can switch it on and off through the VFX tab. So it's not the single terrain shader that makes you supporting HDRP, but a lot of other things that we have to cover and make it compatible with the pipelines.
Like your crazy day-night cycle and your God rays.
Exactly. So you can switch the entire VFX from the top, as you see it.
Oh, off, on.
The top one, yeah. So it's the normal Unity rendering as you see it, but when you click all the effects are going to get applied onto the scene.
God ray setting. The settings, God likes you a lot, God likes you a little bit, God likes you loads. No, it's samples, density, weight, decay, exposure. I can even change the material. Clouds.
Exactly.
There's the clouds. The clouds are lovely. Off. Clicked off. On. Off.
Oh, you just in the atmospheric scattering one.
Oh, atmosphere. Welcome. I was going. Why is my cloud still there? What am I looking at? Off cloud. There you go. On. Off clouds. On. There. I was upsetting the sun. My God. And fog. You got volumetric fog in here? Of course you do. I got this. So basically there's a load of other stuff on this bundle, like volumetric fog and things. I don't need any of those. Like I said, in itself, TerraWorld is giving me everything I need. Wind simulation? Are you kidding me? Horizon fog. Turn the horizon fog on. Snow. Snow?
Okay. Obviously, in the desert temple, the snow is turned off, but you can turn it off.
Yeah. I want it to snow. I want it to be Christmas in the desert.
So you just have to change the startup and just go lower on that.
Would that be in the terrain settings?
No, that's start heights. Yeah, that's it in the same tab of VFX snow section.
In the VFX. Okay, so go back to the snow. Snow. Start height. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
So if you want to change the settings on the snow on train, you can go to the train tab and snow section because it's a bit too harsh for this environment.
So I go to the terrain. Procedural snow. Here it is.
Yes,
And then put the power down.
exactly. You can change that and
Wow. This is crazy. You've added loads of stuff since TerraLand.
yes, TerraLand is something like 10% of what TerraWorld does in terms of, placing items on the things. And as you asked it at the beginning of the video, the TerraLand is just for, making trains and doesn't care about the population of the assets on that. But TerraWorld does a lot of things, including placing items on the train and having all these fancy effects in there.
And then there's a settings tab. Editor game controls. Fly mode on.
So you can
Developer
dive
options.
into the play mode whenever you want.
Now in chat, Fresh Meat was saying that he wants to put nature manufacture assets. I'm stuck in the snow. I'm stuck in the snow. Is it because I put the fog on? Where's? Oh, no one can see because it's got the play mode. Hang on, go at that. Here we go. This full screen is not working well with. It's not working well with OBS. Where's my mouse gone? Where's my mouse gone? Unity, what have you done with my mouse? Okay, now it's open up my calendar. Oh my gosh. Okay, this maximize on play. Now do maximize on play. So, well, are we able to add our own assets to random generation? Exactly. So this is the question. So Fresh Meat wants to put inside the nature manufacture art assets. So rather than using these tundras here, oh my gosh, these art assets, we want to stick our own. We want to stick our own trees, our own rocks, our own bushes. How would I stick my own bushes in?
That's very easy. In the Games tab, we have the scatter nodes, which populates the 3D models on the scene. So you can change any prefabs, any terrain materials, any textures, any, effects materials in there. It's a very flexible system. So you can set it up for the target platform.
It's running smooth and it looks so pretty. I'm not sure if everyone can see it on the stream the same as I'm seeing it on home. It's so nice. It's not laggy. I'm not getting any spikies. Oh wow! Come on. Okay, I'm going to stick a bush in. Let's stick the bush in. Yolan wants me to stick a bush as well. So I go to the biomes. Then we're going to play over here in the big window. So immediately I'm going to say I'm a little bit scared when I look at this because I haven't read any manuals. Do you have any videos on your channel that teach us how to use it, or is it only like a PDF document?
Yes, I'm going to share the link to that for you. Just wait a second.
Send it to me on the Discord, and I'll post it in the chat.
Sure.
Oh, and here's the link to the milestone. There's the link to the milestones. Are you connected to that account? What? Oh my gosh, it hasn't connected me. Connect. OAuth token seems to be invalid. My token seems to be invalid? That's why it says I'm offline, because it hasn't actually connected me. You cheeky bugger. Oh no, I'm not allowed to say fudge or bugger. I've got to connect back into Twitch. Bear with me, everyone, as I'm reconnecting into the Twitch interface. Okay, if I need to remember my password. Do you accept cookie? Fine, I'll accept your cookies. Now, how many of you, Amir, are working making TerraWorld?
We are 5 people now, and I got my 2 buddies in here. I got my brother Bono, which you've been referencing, is in here, and one of my other friends, Omid, who is working on the music composition of the demos that we're working on. And the good news is that we're working on demo scene, which using the nature manufacturer assets, and it's beautiful. I'm going to share for the first time the 20, 30 seconds of that video for you.
Oh, lovely, man.
Yeah.
So you're a world creator. I have to explain it to you. Okay, you're a world creator, and you're making music.
I was making music for 10, 15 years ago, but just quit because of the I don't have time for it. But I have a friend in here who is very professional music composer, who is doing this for us.
Wow. So what made you want to start doing these things in Unity, mate?
It was started by Flight Simulator in Google Earth.
Yes.
Have you ever tried that? In 2009, I was playing with it, and it was so I liked it very much. So started to read the KML API of the Google Earth, and then started to create 5 airplanes and 1 helicopter, which was simple animated GIFs when you were flying with the flight simulator in Google Earth, and it was massive because in just 1 week, millions of people have downloaded it, and the admin of the Google Earth blog just contacted me, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make something like Google Earth in future, and it just started.
Wow, just like that.
Yeah, even the work I did for the Google Earth, it's still in the Wikipedia page of them.
No way.
Yeah.
You need to go on that Wikipedia page and put some advert links to TerraWorld on there.
Yeah, I'm just linking that for you so you can check it out.
Oh man. Oh wow. Okay, let me get back into the Discordy. Oh wow. So I've got the I've made it nice and big now, the biomes, so we can start playing with it together. Now, let me paste into chat. Thank you for the link, pal.
Okay. And
Where's here's the chat. You need to go in here and edit and put your name and links to all your stuff on here.
you can't edit these pages.
Can't you? I've still got my I think I've still got my Wikipedia account. Tell me what you want me to write. I'll log in with it and I'll edit it for you.
I think they got some restrictions for some certain pages. These pages like Google Earth are so restrictive in adding something to it.
I'll pretend I work
man.
for Google. I'll pretend I work for Google. We'll do something.
Maybe
we'll do
that
something.
way.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
So in in the cited link that I posted, if you check the link, and which is written planes for Google Earth Flight Simulator, it just goes to the original post that the admin of Google Earth blog just posted on 2009. So as you see, my name is written Amir B and not Amir Badamchi, and I was so pissed about that
Oh
for
man.
some years, man. Yeah, but it was one of the top blogger stories on 2009, so it was a great pleasure doing this for him.
Well, if anyone's wondering, the pedigree behind TerraWorld, well, now you know. Right, so how do I now put my bush in? So I'm in the biome
Okay,
section.
so it's very difficult because it's a spaghetti right in front of
It
me, but
is.
um,
I've tried to I've
you,
tied it up a little bit, so I've made it a
okay,
bit tidy.
um, at the bottom left, you can see three nodes on top of each other, which are the scatter nodes.
Oh, is it, okay? Is that so? These scatter nodes are
Yes,
so what the different icons? What do they mean? I've got an icon of a mountain and some trees, and then
yes.
I've got a blender. Oh, it's a mixer. It's a food mixer. So it's a mixer. Uh, this one mesh generator is a piece of mesh. Okay. So what? And this one's a microchip. So what's that one?
That microchips are the processor ones, which takes the result of the previous node and then do some process on it and then pass it to the other node. And the mountains and tree ones are the biome filter ones where you can extract the land cover data for the area and then pass it to the other nodes for making masks or making masks for placement or texturing. And the scatter nodes with the, yeah, I don't know what to call it. I don't know the icon for it, but it just scatters any prefabs that you fit into the system.
Oh wow! So these are the ones that are going to be my bushes and things because
Yes,
they're just going to scatter it. So if I click on one, it now this object has colliders to interact with physics. So here is my rock, and then
you can.
literally I just change this prefab and that's it.
That's it.
Oh, I lost you a second.
Yes, you just have to drag and drop your prefab into the prefab slot, and that's it.
And if I want to add more, I just uh, do I write? How do I add another one of these?
In the top left corner of the UI, you can see that you can add any nodes. If you go to the top left,
So it says add mesh, water generator, terrain mesh generator.
um,
Is that the one? Oh no,
it's
add mask, add scatter. Here it is at the top.
yes. You can add a scatter and fit in any prefabs into that, and then change its
Add
settings
add a terrain
and
tree scatter. Oh, there it is here. So it did where did it add it? Is it because I had this mixer selected and then it made it a child of this mixer?
exactly. It just detects the last edited node and then connects to that. But you can change it at any time.
Are you sure you want to delete this module? Yes. Are you sure you want? Oh, I click no. Yes. Wow, it's actually more intuitive than I thought it was. I don't what you're making a new node. I like this nodey thing. Okay,
I see.
it'd be nice if it was a double click to load the settings instead of a single click. Because if every time I'm trying to move them about and I left click on it, it opens up this. That's a little bit annoying. I have to tell you.
Yeah,
If it was a
I
double
pass.
click, I'd like that better.
Okay, I pass it to the dev team.
TerraWorld now with Nodey thing. I know it's really nice. What's this little play button? Color map mask blender 3. It says when I hover over it.
the mask blender just takes an area mask and then blends it based on the conditions where you want to merge them, subtract them, or add them using those conditions, and then pass it to the other node.
Oh, I'm changing here on the. Oh, wow. Okay. So I just got lost a second. I went into colors by accident. So here are the biomes. Then I've got colors. Then I've got heights. And then I've got area. So area is this bit we looked at first. So then heights. And then I go colors. And this is how I'm coloring my world. And then it reminds me of it's like the love child of Map Magic and Terrain Composer. It's it's I've not really seen much. It's very it's similar but unique in the same regard. It's weird. I'm trying to articulate it. It doesn't feel completely alien, but it still feels different. If I'm articulating myself clear enough, does anyone in chat understand how I feel? It's different, but it's the same. So it's not so different that it's overwhelmingly confusing. It's different enough that it's something you need to learn, though.
So I gotta tell you that this desert biome is one of the simplest ones in the realistic type.
I hate you, Amir.
So if you open up the forest one, I'm sure you will be puzzled by that. That's normal.
Right. Are you sure you want to reset the graph? Yes, I will reset a node and you should. So the forest one is the most confusing. So what I need to do,
Okay.
I need to build the map for my kids' game, right? And
Okay.
Originally the game was just going to be a small little destruction derby thing, but now I want to create a world from them that they walk around and they go to new areas where there's new destruction derby tracks for them to destroy, and I'm feeling that it's going to be like Fallout. So I'm going to do a Fallout 3 for children. Originally it was GTA, and now GTA is a bit too boring. So I'm going to mix GTA with Fallout 3. So it'll be, do you know what? Fallout 4, because they'll be doing some building. And I need a world for them to be doing it in. This looks
cool,
like,
man.
Yeah, well, this looks like it's going to be the tool that I can use, because as long as I don't have to edit these nodes too much, I will be able to understand it. If I go into this biome now, you know what? This biome does. Oh no, because it still keeps on scrolling. I was going to say it doesn't look that confusing, Amir, but I'm still scrolling, and there's more, and there's more, and there's more. Oh my god! Okay,
Are you convinced now?
That is a lot of nodes. How long would it take you to make this?
For me, or
yeah, for you, for someone who knows what he's doing. How long will it take somebody who knows what they're doing to make this biome set?
That part of it is going through the trial and error process, because some settings are not doing its thing in real time, and you just got to change some settings and see what happens when you click the generate world button, and then you come back and change those settings. But generally for this type of templates, it takes about 1 hour to just make it a very realistic one.
No, I'm not believing a word you're saying. Okay, 1 hour.
1 hour for the most complex one.
1 hour for the most complex. Your pants are on fire, blazing. The house is going to burn down. You cannot do a complex. It will take me an hour to put 4 of these together. How long does it take you to be skilled enough, Amir, to make a complex one of these in an hour? How long would you need to be making these to learn how to do it?
I think it's a matter of 1 week, and nothing much.
This sounds like a challenge. Okay, everyone at home because this is part of the mega bundle, !mega bundle. And the other amazing thing, because chat, Big Game is asking, are there any plans for other biomes? correct me if I'm wrong, Amir, but on your website, on your forum, people can make their own biomes and share them, can't they?
Yes, sure. But we had a program like this before that we talk about it, but we never do it. So I think it's gonna be great if you start it, man.
Right, so everyone at home, Amir's passed the challenge. This is the Terra Challenge. Okay, the Terra Challenge is that it will take you 1 week to be proficient enough to be able to make a complex biome in an hour. I'm not going to push you to a time limit, but what I am going to say is you need to make your biome and share it. Share it on the forum over at TerraWorld, and also share it on the Discord in the showcase. Now, everyone in chat, who the best, we're gonna have an internal voting. So everyone, you submit your biomes. We'll do a stream where we're loading up the biomes and we're playing about with them together. Let's be honest, no matter which art asset you're going to include in your biome, in your own example, I've probably already got it because of my addiction to the asset store. So if not, we will replace it with something that's very similar. So put your biomes on get them ready, stick them on the forums, stick them in the Discord. We want to see what you can make at home, because let's be honest, you're going to buy the bundle anyway, aren't you? Like, you're sitting there thinking, am I going to buy the bundle? Am I? Yes, no. It's $40 and you're getting a shed. I said shed, a shed load of assets for that $40. And most importantly, you're getting TerraWorld. Now, to be honest, you all know me that I will insult my guests to their face. I have no problems with I have no tact. Let's just put it that way. And I have no filter. Yet that honestly goes both ways. If I see something that makes me moist and excited, I will tell you. And right now, I am honestly shocked beyond words. Shocked beyond words.
That's great to hear from you, man. It's great to hear that.
It's day and night, and there's a day and night, because you've got the day and night cycle difference between Terraland, of what we played about with last time you were here, and I loved it. You know, I love Terraland, and Terra World. Now, Black Mage is saying it's not made with Terra Pro though. It is. This is Terra World. You know what? He's got Terra Pro written all over the place. It's confusing to me, right? He hasn't written Terra World Pro. He's just written Terra Pro. So from now on, I call this Terra Pro. Yeah, this is Terra Pro, and his website's Terra World. So it's too confusing. Now, give me an exclamation mark, Terra World in chat. TP. We can't call it TP for short. We can't call it. And if we're calling it TP, you'll think it's Tyler as well, because Tyler's YouTube. So no, I want to see what people are putting from their Terra biomes that they're making at home. For first thing. Second thing, I am shocked at how different this is from Terraland, because I like Terraland, but this is actually a real competitor to the Gaias, the Map Magics, the Terrain Composers. Okay, this is the landscape builders, because we had landscape builder on the other week. You know, we got to add landscape builder. We've got to add them in, another underappreciated and underknown asset on the asset store. Now, two of these assets that you've got World Creator, you've got Terrain Composer, you've got Gaia, right, and then you've got two assets, Landscape Builder and Terra World. These two are the outliers. Are they the outliers because they're not as good? No, they're the outliers because they're ridiculously cheaper than the others. They are the budgeted for, if you are working on a game on a budget and you're needing to create a world, then get yourself Terra World. Now, and we saw with Landscape Builder, they've got a road system that he's put in there. Are you going to build a road system with splines and things, Amir, into TerraWorld?
Good timing on this question, because just tomorrow we are starting a different product which covers the road system and building system from the real world data and the georeference data, and that's going to be huge, man. And we expect to have it released in the next 4 or 5 months, but it's gonna be huge.
Wow.
And it can you can sync it with TerraWorld scenes.
Now, can I say one thing to you?
Sure.
You seem to be doing a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, 48 hours, four times for sleep, 4 hours for sleep.
But you're telling me that you're going to be doing all of these things in the next few months. There's only enough time left in the world.
That's
So let's go to your is it on your roadmap first of all? Because you said your roadmap is public and shows us what's on the roadmap.
the product that I'm talking about right now is not on the roadmap, and it's just happened to us recently. Spoiler alert. A lot of things has been rebuilt in here in this video.
Wow, I am. Do you know what? Oh, and by the way, it's SCSM in chat. The command before anyone freaks me out. I completely forgot. It's SCM. You're assuming he's using human time. Yes, I am assuming he's using human time. I have forgotten. Being a robot or a Time Lord doesn't hold you to the same restraints. Yes, I completely forgot that Amir and his brother and his team are not from this planet. Which is obvious.
Somehow.
Right, if I go back to the biomes, I got distracted. Okay, I got distracted. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that your road system's coming out later on in the year. Okay, but those. Thank you, Big Gamey, for posting the link to the Terra Unity milestone. So the road system is not on the milestone; it's a super secret stuff. So later on in the year, we're looking at HDRP. We're looking at he's going to have his road system built. Loads of stuff happening. A new node system that I love this node system, but he's making a new node system. And if you want to change, like he's showing us here, you just go and swap out the prefabs. Now, where's the law in here? Where's the rules that tell me how they get in place? So my seed, what's the seed do first of all?
The seed is for just it just makes the randomized values staying the same. So whenever you use this seed number, it will always be the same.
So I can give you my seed number and you'll have my settings.
Exactly.
Lovely. I love that. Placement distance. Is that the distance between each other, or was that a minimum? What is this?
That's it. That's the average distance between each model that is going to be placed.
What if I want it to be a random of 5 different or 6 different prefabs? Instead of just being one prefab here, I want to go through and it will be 10 different trees. So randomly it will do one of 10 different trees.
You just add different scatter nodes for that.
Okay, so I can't make one scatter node that has got like a list of them or an array of these prefabs. I need to make a scatter node for each one of these random things that I want to make.
No, we just make it separated because in real world you cannot have 2 types of models in the same positions with the same rules. So it's more flexible to have it in separate nodes in there.
Can I group nodes together?
Not yet, but in the new node-based system, I think you can do it. Yeah.
What's this check bounding box do?
The check bounding box means that it's going to place that item based on its bounding box. So whenever it's at the edges, for example, you put a big rock on the edge of a mountain, and then the half of it goes off the train, so it just covers it and makes it best placement possible.
What, I've missed FRUSTUM multiplayer. That looks like a confusing thing.
Which one?
this FRUSTUM multiplier. So if I if,
Okay,
if I
that's
if I if I whack that up to maximum, is it going to cause everything to explode?
uh somehow because just it just covers the camera frustum calling, which one is the default, which just takes the frustum column off the camera. For example, you got a tree because we have a patch system going on the and behind the walls, and it just loads and unloads those patches in the background. So whenever you set this for some multiplier to a higher value, it just takes care of the patches which are not in view. For example, you got a tree and its shadow disappears when this value is low. So we can crank it up so those things nothing never happens.
Can I use vegetation engine with TerraWorld? Is there a automatic? Is there an integration that's already done between the two?
Yes, we have a good relation with the developer of the vegetation engine, and it supports uh, our rendering system. Recently, we've been working on the grass system because it was there were some issues with that, but it's going to get fixed soon.
Oh, lovely. What about Vegetation Studio? We had Vegetation Engine on the chat, and we learned that Vegetation Studio and Vegetation Engine don't do the same thing. So, what about Vegetation Studio? Is that got the same level of integration as a Vegetation Engine, or is
You
that?
know, personally, I didn't use Vegetation Studio myself, but people are reported that it's going to get compatible very easily because the Vegetation Studio works on the Unity train, so it just takes over the rendering of the placed vegetation on the train system, which you can do it in the TerraWorld too. So you can use one of the nodes, which is called train tree scatter, and then put your vegetation in there, and then you can open up Vegetation Studio, and then it converts the rendering to its own system. So it's somehow compatible, but for for full compatibility, I don't think that's going to happen automatically, but you can do it very easily.
Can I give you one additional request for this node thing? I created
Sure.
I created a new node,
Okay.
and I had no idea where my new node was, because when I did add, it didn't take me to it immediately, and I think it could be this random floating because I asked for a terrain tree scatter, and here it is.
That,
So, is there a
that's true
way?
because yeah, that's true because the current node system is so messy, like you. but but the new node-based system is very more easy to work with, and it's more user-friendly, which you just add nodes very easily. You can edit them very easily, and it's a more user-friendly interface.
Well, I can't wait. I mean, I'm loving this one, so I can't wait what the new one's going to be. Player, drop a target in here. What's this? Drop an object, e.g. a camera player character or NPC, from the scene as a reference for runtime actions around this target. What is this?
So the core part, the core system in TerraWorld renders on top of the GPU instancing system. So whenever you place an item on the scene, it's not going to get contributed to the physics system. And that's where the player tab comes into the game. And then you just drag your camera, your player, or any other NPCs in there. So it just converts all the GPU instances around that target into the normal game objects. So they have physics in them if they got any scripts on them for interaction. As you see in uh, the the other demo that you showed, uh, with the pig. I don't remember his name myself.
So is
In
that
the
your crazy pig? You just drop him in here, and then
Yeah, in the scene, I don't remember his name. His name was the Savannah demo scene. Okay, and you can see that the player tab just references the camera, so everything around the camera gonna get going to have the physics and every interaction that you see when you shoot to them. When you put a grenade on the ground, it just explodes, and all the trees and grass and all the stuff on the ground, we have the physics in them. So it's a dynamic, GPU to CPU conversion system
Uh,
around that target.
does that mean it's going to have problems on mobiles, or is it still going to be able to be used on mobile devices?
You still can use this on mobiles, but some mobiles don't support GPU instancing. But if it supports, then it's already supported.
So if you need to turn it off, is there a fallback method that will revert everything back to the CPU, or does that mean that you can't use any of these features?
It just happens in runtime. So I don't know if you mean in the editor, but you can change every setting in there if I understood
Well,
correctly.
if I'm making a game for the
Okay.
for the tablet,
Okay.
and the Kindle Fire is an awful device and it can't really handle much. Can I still use TerraWorld and all of its fancy runtime features for making a tablet mobile game on a low power device?
The high-end devices, and including tablets and mobiles, support GPU instancing. But if you don't want to use GPU instancing, you can go ahead in the BIOS tab and select one of the object scatter nodes, which just populates ordinary objects as normal game objects. You can access them in the scene hierarchy. But for the GPU instancing, if the device supports that, then you're already fine. And if not, you can always use the object scatter. But in the default templates, we use GPU instancing a lot because of its power, because of its better performance. And these days, a lot of people just support the devices that things like DX11 tessellation or GPU instancing is already supported.
Now I've just chosen the low poly sample,
Okay.
and immediately it just changed the real world map of what I've got in this. Now it's all gone low poly. Gonna make another session
So
if
so
you can join
so
it.
do you wanna test the player tab right in here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get you on that. Just go to the player tab on the TerraWorld,
Okay. Player tab.
and then you drag and drop the main camera into the target slot.
What from the hierarchy here? Main camera.
That's
Okay.
it. And then on the camera, just add a component which starting with shooter. If you type shooter,
Oh, hang on. Look at this. Play interactions. Okay. Shooter. Okay. Then I've got here. It
um,
wants a prefab of a game object. So
exactly. You just search for the Terra ball in there. We have a Terra ball prefab in the project pane. If you select it,
hang on. Ball. Terror ball. That reminds me of the old Terrorhawks cartoon that movie TV show I used to watch as a kid with the puppets. That was freaky with the teddy bears that came out of the toilets. I used to stand over the toilet to go toilet because of those teddy bears coming out of the toilets. My mum was like, "Sit on the toilet properly." No, because the teddy bear will come out and bite my butt. You sit down on the toilet. No, no, you can't make a teddy bear bite my bottom. All right, so now I've got the shooter. Do I just click play now?
you just have to do one more step.
Okay.
In the settings tab, you just go ahead and I'm a bit delayed on the video, so bear with me.
Is there's camera controls, editor, game, camera sync, camera fly
That's it.
mode. So which
In the camera controls, you just select the editor game camera sync.
okay? Do I turn off camera fly mode?
No, you just have it turned on,
Okay.
and then just going into the scene view,
Oh,
it just
I went straight to play mode.
captures your Yeah, it just captures your editor camera position, and then when you go to the game mode, it just is the same place that you were in. So whenever you hit the control button, it just throws that Terra ball into the vault, and then you can see that all the objects around you are becoming into the CPU objects as normal game objects. So they have physics and all the stuff.
So if I is the scene fusion working for you now? So are you able to join back in? So I'm changing these balls.
Let me try that.
I wonder if you can see me throw these balls around. Wow.
Oh, I encountered there are some errors in here, so I'm just gonna keep watching your video.
It's because I downloaded the assets from your server, and you don't have the same ones now on your project. There you
That's
go.
it.
That's why.
So these these are all GPU instances, but at a certain distance which you have defined in the player tab, they will become ordinary game objects which have physics and any other interactions that you wish.
You've got wind going on these.
Yes.
Have the trees? I want to put. I need to put colliders on my trees so that I can chop them down.
Sure, you can do this. So you can throw balls to check physics on them.
Are those balls? Hang on, I missed it. The ball's bouncing off my tree. Oh, there you go. Alt tabs. So I can take any real world map of anywhere,
Yes,
and I've just made my level in about a second.
that's it.
Now, can I make rules in these biomes that say every time I spawn this tree, around the tree I want to put mushrooms? Like here, you've got a mushroom. I want this mushroom rule to be near trees. Chance that it will make mushrooms at the bottom of my tree.
I think you can do it via prefabs when you set up the prefab and then you activate those mushrooms at certain conditions. But in the node system, I don't think that's possible. But it's all about placing models in the scene with your own rules.
You just need to get practice in knowing the limitations and the rules that I've got.
Exactly.
I'm loving this. How quickly it was that my head is spinning with possibilities of what I can do. So if I just now change this, right? If I go back to the TerraWorld and I choose a different biome, tundra. So given that you're telling us that you can make biomes, a complex biome in an hour, how many more biomes are you going to be adding yourselves to the templates for?
No, we just reserved the new templates for the new node-based system because we have to convert all these templates into the new system, which is a different type of node system. So expect to have a lot of new templates in the new system.
And when did we hang? Let's go back to the milestone. Milestone says new node system is being released in 3 days' time. No, hang on, where was it?
Come on, man. It's 3 days. We're not aliens.
Yeah, you are. We've already established that you're aliens. Shush yourself. Exactly. Fresh Meat wants the nature manufacture template. So June the 15th, editing tools. By the way, I love this. I love this timeline scrolly thing. So June the 15th, 2020, you made editing tools. June the 17th, 2020, you made these. Are these met? Does it say that these actually met these milestones, or are these what you were hoping to do at the time? Is there like a thing that says yes, tick, you met this milestone?
The description we have added, it's written that it has been added in the version 2.
Yeah,
the
but
grass is
come on. I mean, it tells you that, but it doesn't say did you meet it on the right when you thought you were going to meet it. Did you meet you were like, I'm going to release this July 17th. Is that the date it really got released, or was there like we were late about 6 months or something like that? When did it really get released?
I have no idea because, as you said, those dates are approximate. So it never happened that it has got released on the date that we've expected. But we it happens all the time. You know that.
You need to put that it was like, you know what? Don't put the real date. Put close. You could use icons, emojis. You can have emoji of like oh, it was close. Like, oh, it was way off. That kind of thing. To make it fun. So July the 1st, 2020, new node-based craft. Okay. Now, in chat, we can do a wager. We know that he's got 2 milestones here, and these 2 milestones were met. So he did meet these milestones. The team met the milestones. What's your wager that the milestone is going to be within a week of July the 1st? Now, do I have any votes? Any takers for a week of July the 1st? Who in chat is putting? We're going to put money on this, okay? So whoever's betting in chat, you're going to send me your credit card number. Okay, send me your credit card details or your PayPal, and we'll run this as a book. I'm looking. Oh, here it is. This looks like a very. Is this really what it looks like, or did you take a screenshot of somebody else's node system?
The grass one. Oh, that's it. That's exactly how it looks like.
That looks lovely. I'm not saying that your current one doesn't look like, but this is a drastic improvement upon your current one. I will give you that.
Sure. Happy to hear that.
It's not so much spaghetti. And then you've got mobile VR and AR support. Yolan in chat is going to be very excited about that. SRP support is going to be in October, along with possibly the road system of the other product that we don't know the name of yet. It's going to be called, I don't know, TerraWorld, no doubt. Procedural world generation in January. You're going to have procedural world generation in January the 1st, 2022, and streaming worlds. So streaming worlds is going to be in April next year. Now, when did you say multi-tile support? Is multi-tile going to be part of this streaming, or is multi-tile going to come before?
It's going to come before them because it's a lot more easier than the whole streaming system. But the initial steps is to have the multi-tile system, which is a lot sooner than the streaming system.
But you don't have it in your public timeline, Amir?
Yes, we considered this as a minor change, so we didn't include in the public road, but it's going to happen very soon.
I'm gonna hold you to that promise. I'm gonna hold you to it. Because you gave me a promise before that you were coming back on the stream, and here you are. So you kept that promise. Took 2 years, but you kept it. Okay, and I want everyone in chat to know. Every time I kept saying, Amir, you're going to come on and go, oh, I had a few bugs. I just want to iron it out. Because he is, and his brother and the team, they're perfectionists. Right, they are. Every time I say, like, it's good enough. Man. It's good enough. Come on, no. I found a bug. It's like there's always going to be bugs in life. Generally, in life, you wake up in the morning. There's always going to be a bug in everything you do. You made some coffee, you spilled it on the table. There was a bug. You know what I mean? It's life is like if we were in the Matrix, then the cat is going past a couple of times. You know, it's the same cat. You saw it twice. There's bugs in life. You don't make everything perfect. So I want
You know,
multi-tiles.
it took us 20 minutes to just have a voice chat here. You know, bugs are everywhere. I know that.
Exactly.
You got the words of wisdom, man.
I'm very excited by this time, mate. I have to say, in like complete, if I don't like something, I'm going to tell to your face.
If this is your first time with us,
we're getting
let me
raided
extend
by
a personal
Irish.
invitation
Irish
to
John
break out your
Games coming
brushes
in
and
raiding us.
paints and
Hey,
pen
you doing,
along with us
Irish?
each
Now
show.
we're playing with
Thank you and
TerraWorld,
enjoy.
just in time for me to play about with some more. Now, as I was saying just before, we got raided by a load of pirates. I am in love with this right now. So the reason why I'm loving this, okay, the reason why I'm loving this is because of how easy it is to use.
That's a relief to hear that, man.
Because, as I mentioned earlier, I'm incredibly lazy. Right? I'm ridiculous.
You're smart, man. You're smart, and that's because you're lazy.
Oh, there you go. They always say like a good developer is a lazy developer, isn't it? A good programmer is a lazy programmer.
That's it.
Proxy raid from Boppy. Raid. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate your proxy raid. Is it a proxy raid or a proxy raid? A proxy. So I love it. I love using Gaia because I'm lazy. I just click a button. Now, the one problem, and you know, Adam will forgive me for saying it, is that even it's procedurally generated. There's limitations to what I'm doing, and sometimes a procedurally generated world is not always what I'm looking for. Sometimes I spend a lot of times going around Google Earth looking at interesting places saying I wish I could have that. Now what I used to use is World Composer, and then get from World Composer and then use World Machine, and then in World Machine create my splat maps, and then use something like Terrain Composer or Gaia, and put then Gaia came up turning me to height maps. When it was Terrain Composer, it was splat maps, and then eventually I would, after about 6 hours, possibly 8 hours, I would get my world from Google Earth into Unity. Now it was a very painful and stressful process, and it never really turned out to be what I wanted.
I can feel it.
You can feel that pain. Now together, we went to Gibraltar, okay, and we went here.
Okay.
And you know what? Let's choose a place. Somebody in chat, give me a place. Somebody in chat, read out, say anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Give me a place. An interesting place. Not the Grand Canyon, your classics. Give me somewhere that's really interesting but different. Maya Bay. I don't know what that is. It sounds so good they named it twice. Maya Bay. Maya hoo, Maya hee. Right, so I click on where's my window? Here it is. Search results. Maya Street. Okay, can't find it. Is it Maya Street? No.
You can add the country after the name.
What is the country? Maya Bay is where? Philippines. I can't spell the Philippines. Is that even how you spell the Philippines? Philippines.
No, that's not.
That's not how you spell the Philippines, fresh mate.
EA is gonna be I think.
Okay, let me go to Google. Let me go to Google because fresh mate's as bad as I am. Philippines. All right, Philippines. So it's Philippines. We've learnt together, Freshie, how to spell. It still can't find it. It keeps coming up with this place. Let's have a look though. Maybe it is the right place. Maya Street. Is that doesn't look like the Philippines? I'm on my side hitting all the keys. You're lucky you can even read. Right. If I know the coordinates though, so I can go to something like Google Maps, can't I? So if I go Google Maps and I type in Maya.
If you know the coordinates, you can also insert them in the interactive map window directly without having any address.
So, Maya rest house. Oh my god, that was nearly a completely different holiday. That was a nearly completely different holiday. Maya Bay, Fifi. Okay, it tells me to type in Fifi, Maya Bay. So I'll do that. So I go no, close it, and I'll say Maya Bay. No, don't like. I will try Fifi. Fifi. While Fresh Meat's trying to find us somewhere that we're never going to find. Oh, Fifi Island, Thailand. There you go. Let's go there instead. Oh, this looks like a good one. Oh, this looks good. Look at this. It's an island.
Oh man, there's a bug in the islands. I pray that doesn't come up in here.
Oh no, we want it. I love a bug. You know I love a good bug. Oh yes. Okay, shall I go for the bigger one? I'm going to go for the big one. So if I make it a bit
as
bigger.
you wish.
As you wish, my favorite movie. Right.
But the bad news is that currently we have a bug when the four corners of the selected area is covered with the water and the heights are gonna get converted. But we have been we have fixed it already, and it's gonna get released in the next version. But the next thing that I wanted to say is that the island areas has very low resolution in them. Let's check it out.
All right, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna put a little bit of. So there you go. In the corner, I've got a little bit of land. See?
Okay.
Right. Because I'm generous too. I don't. If you've already fixed the bug, if you say you've already fixed the bug, I'm not gonna be me. Now, by the way, we just need to close it, yeah. And that's it. It's done. It's saved. I'm gonna go to miscellaneous, and I'm gonna choose. Vote time in chat. Do we want Apocalyptic Island or Minecraft Island? Which one do we want? In chat. Spam in chat. Apocalyptic or Minecraft? Type the word Apoco or Miney. Apocalypsa.
Okay.
Apocalypsa. Apoco. Apoc. Everyone wants Apoco. It's going to go with Minecraft then.
So, I gotta tell you a side note about the Apocalypse template. It's been made by one of our programmers who is not an artist. So you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh at the placement of the objects in there.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. He was like, I have to warn you that the apocalyptic biome was made by somebody who's planning a real world apocalypse. So there's a lot of foreshadowing going on there. So Sanyo's given me some coordinates. We're going to load those in next. As you can see, it's fetching the data. This is how long it takes. It's now going to create a world from a biome. By the way, are there more biomes on the templates forum? Because you say visit the templates forum.
No, that's the same as you see in UI. So
okay.
we're good. Yeah.
So everyone at home who's making the biomes for this Messy Terra Biomes competition, right? I want you to spam it in the Discord and post it over on their forums, right? So at home, make your. This is my favorite, like last time. Okay, we'll do it. So I want you to be posting in your biomes. Now, if I go to, is that it? It's because it keeps on flashing something at me. It's like it's having a panic attack. Okay, here he is. It's a nice simple biome, this one. I can understand this one. Poisonous gas, biofilter, smoke effect. Oh, lovely. Player. Got my main camera still in from before. Lovely. Gonna click play. Shall I just click play? I'll just click play.
Yeah.
To make sure maximize on play is on, I'm gonna click it. Let's see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow. Let's chuck some balls in. The ball's going to catch fire. All right. So, I love the disclaimer. This was not made by an artist.
You got me now.
All right. Why has he got some? What's going on with his? I don't know what it is. Is this a puddle? What is this?
I don't know either. It's going to get, I don't know. It's maybe lava in there, but with different colors.
Why is it cutting into in a line here? Like why is it sliced?
So it's a special technique that has not been used very properly in here, and it's called Terra mesh in the BIOMS tab, which copies some certain areas of the terrain and then makes a procedural mesh out of that. So you could see that in the desert biome, which some of the small rocks on the ground, which tessellation has been used in the Terra mesh system. So it's like other terrain layers, which are up of the 4 or 8 terrain texture that you got on the terrain, and then you can add as much as you want. So it brings a lot of details to the scene. But as I've said, this is not has been using properly in here.
It's very sweet of you to let your programmer keep his biome in the project. Do you know what it feels like? It feels like Beatles letting Ringo sing a song. That's basically what you've done. You're like, all right, Ringo, you can have one song.
No, I had no choice because we were fighting on this. I had no choice. I said, okay, let's put it on.
It's a valiant attempt, and to be honest, it's much better than any biome I would make. So let's be completely honest on that. Fresh Meat has to run. He'll be back later. Hope so too, buddy. Look, it's in chat. You wanted the apocalypse. You've got it. It's now. I want to try.
I warned you before.
I'm going to go to TerraWorld. Search for. Okay, now type in the coordinates that Sanyo's given me. So it's given me. How do I find it by? Is it interactive map?
You just click the button at the below of the address bar. It just pops up the interactive map. Yeah. Okay. So and then you can, in the latitude and longitude fields, you can directly insert the coordinates in there.
Now, this is apparently. Sanyo, is this the right place? Is this where? This is your favorite? Really, Sanyo?
Oh, we can't see the interactive map.
Oh, you can't see it. Oh no, hang on. You can't see it. I can't see it. Okay, here you go. So, is this your favorite, Sanyo? Really? This is your favorite? Zoom in.
Zoom in.
Is it like, do you want me to zoom in even more? Zoom in more. Okay. Is it the one? Zoom in. Is it the one that looks like something rude? Is it? It looks like a fish, or lips. Is that what it? We need to go deep. I'm gonna say it looks like a fish or lips is what I'm gonna say it looks like. That's what it looks like to me, and what's important. So now it's saved, and we're gonna make it in Minecraft mode. So literally, this is all it takes to make your map in TerraWorld. Now, my advice, if you're going to be making your first in Messi's first biome, if you're going to be making your first biome, use one of the existing biome templates and just modify it to learn what they do, and read their guides, watch their manuals and tutorials that we've linked in chat. I'll link them again. Let me unshare my monitor so that I don't accidentally post in things in chat that I shouldn't be showing. So if I paste a link to the online help, here it is. Here's the online help, and here is the community link for where you're going to be sharing your creations, and also here is a link to the comparison between Terraland and TerraWorld. But don't worry, because you're getting TerraWorld as part of the Mega Bundle, exclamation mark Mega Bundle in chat. Now, where were we? I'm going to have a look at the biome. So the Minecraft biome, again, it's a nice simple biome. When I click on these height map slope filter, it takes me to the height map. I'm not going to
It's one of the simplest ones, yeah.
This is one of the simplest ones, and I really, this is one of the simplest ones. God, it makes me feel incompetent. And they can spawn in some houses. Will it remove any grass under the house if the grass is already there?
Sure. It's in the editing tools on each layer and the vote tools on the TerraWorld game object, which you can easily do this.
So that's on in the layer settings.
No, it's after the word generation. You can go to each layer under TerraWorld game object in the scene hierarchy, and then from the inspector you can have a lot of after word generation settings in there. Even have the brush tools to paint, erase stuff in there.
I'm gonna have to watch a lot of these videos that you've got on teaching us how to do this, because that's
there's a lot of stuff going on in there, and that's true.
I'm clicking play. I'm going in. Wish me luck. We are now in. It's up here. It's up the top. We're Come on, you can fly. Fly to the top. Fly to the top. Yep. Do you know what? It'd be better if I actually did it in the editor mode, isn't it? So if
that's it.
Like, God word. Come on, get up. Get up. There we go. Up here.
You can use one of the icons on the top left of the screen, which takes you to the hottest spot in the world.
So what are these then? These are there's a thumb pointing down. Oh, and a hand. Oh my God. I was elsewhere. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like Aztecs. That's what I always think of when I see Minecraft. So all of this got put in by it's Lego. So where are these art assets from?
These are some free assets from the internet, and some of them was made by our artists.
Alright, I'm clicking play. So I read Sanyo's favourite place in Minecraft style. So
Cool.
if Sanyo was looking for any Minecraft clouds! Minecraft clouds! Oh my God. Oh. So where is Sanyo's phallic naughty mountains. They're gonna go somewhere. Oh no.
I don't think that was mountains, but
Was it a canyon? Was it a naughty canyon?
Yeah.
It looked like a fish to me. What's the biggest map you've made in TerraWorld?
you know, currently it's been restricted to 32 by 32 kilometers because of the generation time that it takes whenever you set the area size very big, and then with TerraWorld we could make 32 by 32 kilometers, but it may take you a lot of time to generate the scene for you, and it's based on the complexity of the settings that you put, resolutions that you set in the height map and satellite image settings. It's gonna get changed. So having a bigger area doesn't mean that the world is more complex, and it's all based on the scatter nodes and all those settings that you put into the system.
So Goku says limits are there to be crossed. Limits are there to be broken. I think the God rays with the Minecraft star, I think kind of breaks it. I think I've broken it. If you look at my stream.
Yeah, the technique that we use for the God rays is not very complicated.
It's not suited for Minecraft.
That's right.
Because the clouds are the clouds blocking the sun? The clouds blocking the sun. Get out of there! Come on, there we go. The sun's out from behind the cloud. Oh my god! Yeah, we need to change that cloud to be more translucent, because that was scary. It was like an alien spaceship that was coming down to kill me. Oh my word! So this literally was 3 seconds of making. By the way, Irish, if you missed it earlier, this is part of the mega bundle, okay? And you can create your own biome. Now, Amir says that within a week, you'll be proficient enough to make a complex biome in an hour. I took that as a challenge. Obviously not a challenge to me because I'm an idiot, but a challenge to everyone else in chat because you are all amazing. So you can now go and make your own biomes, because obviously you're going to buy this. It's part of the mega bundle, exclamation mark mega bundle in chat. By itself, the mega bundle, this is buying the mega bundle for, because normally TerraWorld is $60. The mega bundle is $40. So buying the mega bundle gets you this asset effectively $20 off, or free if you think of it that way, and you get a load of other stuff for free. So Goku's given me another one. So you need to go off and make your own biomes, and we will play with them together. So right now I'm going to stick in Sengoku. I'm aware of the time. We're going to need to let Amir and the team go to bed because it is very late for them. So I'm going to have to let you go to bed. Now, Amir, you, even though this is part of a bundle, you've given me a voucher that we can raffle, haven't you?
Yeah, sure. You can use it for anyone you want.
Why have I just? It just said I've got no internet. Has my internet gone, or am I still live? Am I still live for everyone? I'm still live. Okay, Sengoku has given us the map of someone's bumhole, my cat's bottom. You've given me the map of my cat's bottom. Thank you, Sengoku, for the cat's bottom map. Much appreciated. It really is. Or a belly button, or a hideously disfigured belly button. So let's go to, we've had desert before. Then I'm going to go and load in the forest. We're going to load up. Amir knows my favourite spot. Where is it? Where is it, Sengoku? Is it the moon? Is it a crater on the moon? It looked like a crater. A rather naughty.
You know, it's somewhere in Japan. I don't know. Maybe it's Fuji. Is that right?
Oh, you couldn't even see it because I didn't have the thingamajig on. I keep forgetting I've turned it off. So let me stick it back in. So here it is. There it is.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Cat's bottom. It's the cat's bottom. Somewhere in Fiji, it's the cat's bottom rater. So there you go. Right.
Oh man, that's it.
So we're going to do an exclamation mark raffle. Not yet. Not yet. So I was a fan of Terra Land. Okay, I liked Terra Land. It allowed me to make real world terrains inside Unity for the first time that wasn't stressful. I liked World Composer. I do like World Composer, but it hasn't changed in all those years, and it is still a stressful experience really getting it tweaked in. Now, I already have it. I think most people would already have it because it's in the bundle. And if you haven't got the bundle yet, you're crazy. Buy the bundle. So I have to keep on banging the microphone on my table. So if you haven't yet got it and you want to raffle it, do an exclamation mark raffle in chat. I think everyone's already got it. And if you have already got it, then one person, Lord or it. I don't have the bundle, but you already got it. So Goku, you haven't got the bundle. You probably own everything that's already in the bundle, don't you? You already have everything that's in the bundle. But I would advise you, get the bundle, exclamation mark in chat, make a bundle, an exclamation mark in chat, raffle to join this raffle. So I was a massive fan because TerraLand made it so much easy to get your lands in. The problem was you still had to, you have to populate everything and do all the settings. Now with TerraWorld, I can just go to somewhere in the world like a cat's anus, click on it, and click on forests, and then I've got my world already made. I click on that thing. Come on, take me up into the sky. Say, oh, I've got my world created in the cat's bum bum. Here it is. In a style that I want. I've got a style that I want. Not only that, but if I go to TerraWorld and I go to the VFX, I've got a day-night cycle that I can turn on. I've got God rays, I've got clouds, atmospheric scattering, I've got volumetric fog, I've got wind simulation, I've got fog, I've got snow, I've got water, I've got my post-processing settings already done for me, and I can muck about with these playstyle settings if I wanted. I've got all of these, and I can even save them out into my own saved settings file that I want. I can have all of this power in my hand, yet still fundamentally all I've done is click a button. I have not done anything else. I have just clicked a button. I've not understood what I've done. I've not delved into the complex logic of how to do anything. No, I've clicked the make my game button and it's done it for me. That's it. It's crazy. But by the way, we still don't have multi-terrain yet. Yeah, but it's coming, and he said that it's a minor feature. It's a minor feature, and it's going to be coming. So this. Oh, hang on. I'll keep on. The camera is very, very flighty. This issue here, we said was because of the tessellation settings, wasn't it?
Exactly. That's because of the tessellation settings that we had to turn it off by default, but we just served it for the new node-based system, which these templates are gonna get improved a lot, and by default the tessellation would be off.
And if you've got it on, you can tweak it. You can tweak its settings, play about with it.
You can tweak it at any time, right?
But I'm going to turn it off because, as you said, it doesn't affect the physics, and it's very important for me because it's a car game that I'm doing, so you're going to be driving around. So it's very important that the terrain really does affect the physics.
Yes.
So this,
and it also improved performance a lot because tessellation is a bit heavy on the GPU.
That's a bit of an understatement, isn't it? Explore the cat's bottom. Explore the mountain. I shall go up to the cat's bottom mountain. We're going up with the hobbits and Gandalf up to Misty Mountain. We're on the eagles. Let's fly on the eagles up to the top of the mountain. I can't emphasize enough how Sengoku gave me some coordinates. I clicked on those coordinates. I then clicked on the word forest. I then clicked on the play button. That's as much effort as I've done right now. And I've got basically my demo to run around. Now, Sengoku, what am I expecting to find at the top of this mountain? Is there going to be a troll sitting there? What's going to be at the top of the mountain? I love the fact that we got the snow as well.
Nobody knows sun with anything under on the mountain.
I could have got the tree. Is that a? It looks like a little. Is that a puppy? Is that a puppy that's been carved into the ground? Looks like a puppy that's been carved into the ground.
Yeah, looks like a puppy.
Sengoku likes carved puppy. It looked like a cow. Ah, I see a puppy, you see a cow. Wow. It still looks like a cat's bottom to me, but there you go. So multi-tile terrains is going to come soon because it's a minor feature, Amir says, which is fighting words, given all the other terrain tools have had. I see your mum. Oh, it's like being back at work. I think it's like not even being back at school. It's like being back at work. Now, let's announce the winner so Amir can go to bed. Amir, Bono, team, honestly, I have to say, I am shocked. Honestly shocked at how easy it is. And I don't. You've been putting off coming back on and showing this with me because you wanted it. You know, you had a bug once, or you had a bug another time, and you were very busy a lot of the times making lots of cool new features, and that you wanted to wait till another new feature was going to be in. There's always going to be something new to show off, and you're always welcome to come back when you've got something new to show off. I'm never going to say no, you can't come on, because I love it when you come on. Two things: I love it because it's very late for you.
No, I'm just enjoying talking to you, man, as always.
I enjoy having you, man. And anyone in chat realized the audio quality is so much better this time than it was last time. So combining TerraWorld with Microsplat out of the box would be nice. Well, that's the thing. Microsplat is on Unity terrains, and this is Unity terrain. So it's going to work, and I want to play about with it. I want to test it. I want to see just what my process of getting it adding on is going to be like, and because the HDRP it's all of the VFX, the lighting, the extra stuff that is the problem with the HDRP. It's not the Unity terrain itself. So getting this working with Microsplat is going to be awesome. The fact that it works out of the box already with Vegetation Engine is fantastic. Amir says that it should be easy enough to get it working with Vegetation Studio. I'd love to see if somebody does that. But you shouldn't use TerraWorld near big cities. Why? You shouldn't draw the map data from the big cities. That's generally what they say always, though, isn't it? When it comes to using real world data, don't use stuff at big cities. Well, what's this here? What's this on the terrain? I got a.
It's the place that the background thing starts. So when you select an area, for example, the 4 kilometers, we also have another layer of rain which covers the horizon level viewing distances too. So when you look at the a far distance, it's going to get covered by this background mountings.
So I need to have
So
something here that stops me getting here then.
no, there's nothing.
Don't allow your characters, your players, to get onto the background mounting. I need to put something like some kind of boundary in the game, some collider, something restricting that stops them getting.
That's it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. Wow. Right. Let's announce a winner. Let me announce a winner. Go ahead with the giveaway. The winner is Nibbly Naughty. Nibble Naught is the new Distant Temples. Nibble Naughts is the new Distant Temples. Congratulations, Nibble. It's that time of the week when Nibble Naught wins that asset. Congratulations. By the way, even if you've won this, Nibbles, you still need to buy the Mega Bundle because there's loads of other stuff in that Mega Bundle that you need to get. And if you didn't win it and you don't own it, exclamation mark Mega Bundle in chat because that is a massive bargain. Amir, Bono, team, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for staying awake.
Thank you,
mate. It is honestly a pleasure having you on, and honestly, it's one of those moments where I feel proud for you as a team of developers for where you've come and what you've built, because it just keeps on getting better and better. I'm really impressed, and it's great to have another fantastic world building tool in the collection, because more competition means more innovation, and that's what I love about the Unity Asset Store. Everyone comes on they've got a product that could solve a similar requirement and need, but you all do it in a different way, and you all have your own stories to tell in the way you do it. So congratulations.
Thank you so much for the kind words, compliments, man, and it's always a great pleasure talking to you and having you by my side. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Let's end it. Let's end it with the sneak peek of the new. This has not been revealed yet. This has not been revealed. Thank you for putting it in chat, mate. Icetastic heads to grab the Mega Bundle just because it has Terra. Exactly. I'm going to say, even if you own TerraWorld already, and I would suggest go out, buy the bundle, because it helps support the developers as well. And there's a lot of great stuff in that bundle. Let's have a look. Shall I put the music on? Shall I put the sound on?
It doesn't have music, so it's. Okay.
Why don't you sing to me as it does it? Is that going to wake the baby up? Let's do it. Click play. Do you want to narrate it? Narrate to us what we're seeing.
We just captured this video 30 minutes for the interview, so it's not anything special, but just wanted to announce it that we're working on a new scene using manufacture great assets.
Is it the Jurassic Park theme song? Exactly, this does feel like.
So this scene is very detailed from the close-ups, and it is designed for the FPS, but we just didn't want to spoil that.
Let me go put it back to begin. Put it back in. Where's your browser? So this is very Jurassic Parky feel to it, and this was done 20 minutes, 30 minutes before the stream. You said so. This is the nature manufacture stuff you've just shoved in just before you came on. My word, positively surprised. I like how the trees are placed. They look more natural. Yeah, it does look. It looks very natural and real. It feels.
Yeah, the placement has been improved a little bit, and the trees and grass and all the stuff had very complex wind system, which has been added recently.
You've got a bit of audio that just kicks in randomly in the video at this point here. It just scares me every time. It's like, where's that sound coming from? Did I sit on my mobile phone? So this is using the new node-based system?
Not the new node-based system, because in the background it's just the UI system. So the core system has been improved, but not the UI.
Oh, I'm going to let you go. Otherwise, I'll be keeping you in, and you'll be in a lot of trouble. I mean, thank you so much, mate. Thank you, and I'll see you when you come back on, when you've got the next announcement, because you said in October. So in October, are you going to come back on?
Sure, if you ask me, sure.
You are asked. All right, buddy. I'm gonna hang up now. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep you on for ages. Bye. He is fantastic. Hopefully, his brother's gone to sleep already. Both of them haven't been staying awake. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now. And down below, there's that big juicy subscribe button. And right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.